Hello, everyone. In a surprising turn of events that has left the royal family reeling, Camilla made an unexpected decision that caught King Charles off guard and disrupted the fragile harmony within the British monarchy. What began as a simple, holiday family gathering intended to showcase unity quickly spiraled into a dramatic episode. However, when Prince William chose to exclude Camilla's family from important holiday events, it set off a chain reaction that shook the royal family to its foundation. Beneath her seemingly kind and nurturing demeanor, Camilla's intentions have always been evident, securing her own family's place in the line of succession. Her consistent efforts to subtly promote her son Tom leave little doubt about her underlying ambitions. Aware that Charles's reign may be brief, she is already strategizing for the future, aiming to position Tom prominently within royal circles. These actions go beyond mere power plays. They are calculated moves to secure her family's legacy. She isn't merely securing her place in history, she's rewriting it, ensuring her son's name stands alongside the great monarchs of the past. Following the royal holidays, Camilla's actions spoke volumes. She deliberately excluded Prince William from key family events while continuing to prioritize her own family, including her former husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. This wasn't about family loyalty. It was a calculated move to assert her dominance. By publicly embracing Andrew, the man she once left behind for Charles, Camilla sent a powerful message to both the royal family and the public. She is the one truly calling the shots. Camilla would never surrender control entirely. Even the memory of her former marriage serves as a piece in her ongoing chess game for the throne. Inviting Andrew Parker Bowles to join her family for the holidays wasn't merely a personal decision, it was a bold statement, a clear declaration of her unwavering authority over the situation. Camilla is making it clear that she won't be dictated to by the royal family, or anyone else, least of all Prince William. Her message is unmistakable. While Charles may wear the crown, it's Camilla who is quietly pulling the strings behind the scenes. Camilla is the one orchestrating the family drama, steering it to reshape the monarchy in her own vision. This goes far beyond a personal conflict between a stepmother and stepson. It's a battle for power and control, and Camilla knows exactly what's at stake. Camilla understands the fragility of her position and is resolute in securing a future where her family, not just her husband, but her son, plays a central role in the monarchy. She is willing to go to any lengths to position Tom as a key figure, even if it means undermining Prince William and creating divisions within the royal family. Her recent actions reveal her true priorities: ambition and self-interest, pursued at the expense of family unity and centuries-old royal traditions. In her pursuit of power, Camilla has shown herself to be an opportunist, someone willing to use anyone or anything to further her agenda. Whether portraying the loving wife to Charles, the devoted mother to her children, or the dutiful queen-in-waiting, she is always performing, always projecting an image. Yet, behind the facade, her true motives are unmistakably clear. Camilla wants the throne for herself and her son, and she's prepared to do whatever it takes to make that a reality. Her actions go beyond selfishness. They are reckless and pose a serious risk. Her relentless pursuit to secure the throne for Tom is more than mere ambition. It's a calculated and perilous game. Camilla's actions are an attempt to destabilize the monarchy entirely. At a time when the British royal family is already facing challenges with public opinion and internal conflicts, her power moves only worsen the divide. Her readiness to manipulate royal traditions and create tension with Prince William is dangerously reckless. Camilla is gambling with the future of the monarchy, betting that her power will be enough to remove anyone who challenges her. At the Deepening Heart of her actions is a deep-seated arrogance, a belief that she is entitled to everything she has fought for. She is convinced that she and her son are the rightful heirs to the throne, and that the crown is theirs by right. Her sense of entitlement is limitless, and her obsession with securing a legacy for her family consumes her every thought. In her mind, she has given up too much to be forgotten by history, and now is the time to claim what she believes is rightfully hers. However, Camilla's overconfidence could ultimately be her downfall. Camilla may have the ability to manipulate and control the narrative, but she is not immune to the consequences of her actions. As she pushes the limits of royal decorum and tradition, she risks alienating those still loyal to the crown. Her efforts to position her son as the heir are not just dangerous, they are reckless. She is playing with fire, and the flames are sure to consume everything in their path, including the image she's worked so hard to build. Camilla's role in the royal spotlight has shifted from one of uneasy acceptance to outright manipulation as she quietly works behind the scenes to elevate herself and her family to new heights. Beneath the polished facade of elegance and decorum, she is revealed as a woman driven by calculated ambition, using every royal event, family gathering, and public gesture to push forward her own agenda. It's no longer about being the dutiful wife or the supportive consort. Camilla has her sights set firmly on the throne, not just as queen consort, but as a key player in shaping the royal family's future. At the core of her plans is an ego inflated by years of scheming and the belief that she deserves more than life has given her. Her life has been one big performance, carefully crafted to present her as the ideal royal figure. Elegant, sophisticated, and always in control. But in private, Camilla's true nature is becoming more and more apparent. She is petty, vengeful, and fully aware of the power dynamics within the royal family. What makes Camilla especially dangerous is her ability to hide her true intentions behind a charming, disarming facade, making it nearly impossible for anyone to question her motives until it's too late. Sources within the palace have revealed that King Charles, ever the dutiful monarch, was left shaken by Camilla's reaction to William's open snub. His marriage to Camilla has always been built on fragile personal and public obligations. But the events of Christmas Eve and New Year's Day at Sandringham exposed a much deeper divide. William's growing influence within the royal family made it clear that Camilla's family, especially her grandchildren, had no place in royal tradition. The exclusion wasn't just a personal blow to Camilla. It also revealed the tensions within the royal family that many had tried to overlook. What's now undeniable is that Camilla's animosity toward Prince William is deeply personal, fueled by a long-standing sense of resentment. Camilla knows that William is the future of the monarchy, and her role as queen consort depends on her ability to maintain a strong hold on power within the family. By excluding her own family from royal events, she is sending a clear message, not only to William, but to the entire royal family, that she will not be pushed to the background. She refuses to be seen as just an accessory to her husband's reign. Camilla wants to be more than a mere figurehead. Camilla wants to have control. The tension between her and William isn't just about family issues. It's about where the monarchy is headed in the future. William has stepped up as a leader focused on bringing change, aiming to move the monarchy into a new age. His progressive vision has naturally led to tension with Camilla. While she presents herself as a modern royal, she still holds on to traditional power structures that support the old ways. She represents a past era, an aristocratic figure determined to protect her family's position. Yet, her attempts to control royal matters for her own benefit reveal her desire for power, influence, and, most of all, a lasting legacy tied to her own lineage. Camilla's actions reveal an interesting contradiction. She presents herself as graceful and diplomatic, yet her every move seems aimed at putting down those she sees as rivals. William, on the other hand, remains cautious and hasn't been tricked by her schemes. Instead of involving her family in important royal events, he has made the bold choice to keep them out, showing his strength in leadership while upholding the traditional structures that have been part of the monarchy for centuries. William's decisions show he understands the importance of unity within the monarchy and have a forward-looking approach to keeping it relevant in today's world. In a time when public opinion can shape the future of any institution, William's choices reveal his ability to balance tradition with the needs of modern society. For Camilla, these actions are seen as a challenge to her position. When William decided to keep her family out of royal events, she reacted quickly and strongly. Rather than quietly accepting her role as consort, she chose to express her frustration by surrounding herself with her own family, including her ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. This wasn't just a simple family gathering. It was a calculated display of power, a reminder that Camilla refused to be pushed aside or silenced. Her actions were a subtle yet striking performance in passive aggression, carefully wrapped in the guise of family tradition. However, her efforts to take control only revealed her growing unease. It's obvious that Camilla is well aware her time as queen consort is running out, especially as Charles continues to age. And with the monarchy's future resting in William's hands, Camilla knows she must move quickly to cement her legacy, for both herself and her son, Tom Parker Bowles. Tom's position in this unfolding story is crucial. While Camilla navigates the delicate balance of royal politics, it's clear that Tom stands to gain the most from her calculated efforts. Her ambition to secure a higher status for Tom within the royal family is impossible to miss. From her calculated moves at Sandringham to her constant push to boost her family's prominence in royal circles, everything she does seems to serve one purpose: positioning Tom as the next king. This relentless, self-centered drive is exactly what makes Camilla a formidable and unsettling presence within the royal family. Camilla's actions aren't guided by duty or loyalty. Her true motivation lies in securing her own bloodline's dominance within the monarchy. While she may pretend to care about family unity, her behavior reveals a willingness to sacrifice anything, even close family relationships, to achieve her ultimate goal. For Camilla, loyalty is merely a tool, used only when it serves her interests. Anyone who doesn't align with her ambitions, like William, is excluded, dismissed, and ultimately pushed aside. In this light, William's actions become much clearer and more understandable. By keeping Camilla's family out of royal events, William is doing more than making a personal statement. He is shielding the monarchy from her subtle but dangerous influence. William knows that unity within the royal family is essential for its survival. William also understands that in a world demanding transparency and integrity, the monarchy cannot be perceived as a stage for ambitious relatives and self-serving agendas. Camilla's efforts to integrate her son Tom into the royal fold go beyond seeking influence for her family. They pose a direct threat to the monarchy's integrity. William's choice to prioritize royal tradition over personal relationships is a masterful decision. He understands that for the monarchy to stay relevant in today's world, it must be seen as a stable institution that upholds the values and continuity cherished by the British people. This thoughtful and strategic approach is precisely what the monarchy needs in an age where public opinion holds immense power. By steering clear of Camilla's manipulative tactics and reaffirming the monarchy's dedication to its traditional values, William is safeguarding the institution from the political games and personal rivalries that have tarnished it before. Meanwhile, Camilla's relentless quest for personal power appears to be unraveling. In trying to control the narrative, she has driven away those who might have stood by her side. Camilla's recent actions, excluding her own family from royal events, inviting her ex-husband to private gatherings, and quietly pushing for Tom's position within the family, have laid bare her true intentions. She is not driven by concern for the royal family's well-being, but by her own ambitions and the future of her bloodline. In the end, this selfishness and calculated drive for power may be her downfall. While Camilla might view herself as a shrewd strategist, the rest of the royal family sees her as a woman fueled by ego and an unyielding hunger for control. Camilla may have managed to manipulate her way into the royal family, but her recent actions show she has overlooked the most important lesson. The monarchy isn't a personal empire for one family to control. It is an institution founded on duty, service, and, above all, unity. If Camilla keeps following this path of selfishness and betrayal, she risks not just her own place in the royal family, but the future of the monarchy itself. It was as though her pride had been publicly crushed, and in a burst of anger, she decided to take matters into her own hands. No longer willing to follow the royal rules that often placed her behind her stepchildren, she made a bold move that shocked both the family and the public. Rather than dwelling on the public humiliation of being excluded from Sandringham, Camilla made a bold choice to spend New Year's Eve privately with her own family, stepping away from her royal duties. In an act of defiance, she even invited her ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, to join the celebration. Meanwhile, William's carefully considered actions reflect a clear understanding of what is needed to protect the monarchy's future. While Camilla may view William's actions as a slight, they are, in fact, a brilliant move to ensure the monarchy's survival in the 21st century. William understands the importance of keeping the royal family strong and united, a symbol of continuity and stability for the British people. As the monarchy faces some of its toughest challenges, it is William's vision, rather than Camilla's ambition, that will guarantee its survival for future generations. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been as intrigued by Camilla's clever moves and William's bold decisions as we have, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and brings you more exciting royal updates. What do you think about Camilla's moves and William's approach? Do you believe Camilla's ambition will win, or will William's focus on tradition protect the monarchy from her influence? We're curious to hear your thoughts. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for more updates on the British royal family, the latest drama, and everything about the monarchy. We have many more stories to share, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Just seeing Andrew, the man she divorced years ago during the chaos in her royal family, caused a stir in the monarchy, while Charles, always the loyal husband, was expected to put on a brave face for the public. Insiders say he couldn't hide his growing discomfort. Even though he publicly supported Andrew's involvement in certain events, having Camilla's ex-husband appear at such personal royal moments without even a simple heads-up was seen as a clear statement that Camilla would do as she pleased. Sources close to the royals shared that, despite appearing to back Camilla's desire to shape their royal image, Charles was quietly troubled. It wasn't just Andrew's addition that hurt. It was the clear challenge to royal traditions that went beyond simple defiance. Camilla's decision to ignore the usual holiday rules sent a strong message, showing a growing gap not only between her and William, but also between the old ways and the newer, changing royal family. For William, leaving Camilla's family out wasn't a mistake. As the second in line to the throne, he worked quietly behind the scenes to shape royal decisions, This was yet another strategic move in his effort to protect the monarchy's image. The exclusion from the invitation was a clear signal that, no matter what Camilla did, she would never be seen as an equal player in the royal story. The sting of exclusion was a clear blow to Camilla's growing efforts to cement her place in the royal circle. Once a quiet presence in the royal halls, she has now emerged as a determined and calculated figure, seizing every chance to secure a stronger position for herself and her family within the monarchy. The reality is, Camilla is far more than just a wife. She is a shrewd and determined woman who spent years in the background, patiently waiting for her opportunity. Now that it has arrived, she is leveraging every strategy she can: deception, manipulation, and an unrelenting drive for power to secure her legacy. To those who have always seen through her carefully crafted image, the true nature of Camilla is no mystery. She has always been more than just King Charles's former love. Camilla used her role as his mistress to secure her place within the royal family. While Charles focused on his royal responsibilities, Camilla worked behind the scenes, building alliances, earning favor with influential figures, and positioning herself as an indispensable part of the monarchy. Her marriage to Charles was far from a fairy tale. It was a calculated move, carried out with the skill of someone who mastered the power of appearances and the art of discretion. The irony lies in her continued effort to portray herself as a gracious and elegant queen, while the truth reveals a very different reality. Her recent actions have revealed her true character. Far from being the loving and supportive wife she claims to be, Camilla is self-centered, egotistical, and consumed by her own sense of importance. Her latest moves against Prince William go beyond mere family disagreements. They are deliberate steps in her ongoing effort to secure the throne for herself and her son, Tom Parker Bowles.